Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, had a little bit of time to kind of go through the comment section of the content that I've been putting out lately, specifically the Arkin stuff. And I've had a handful of people kind of asking about where to get their Arkin products from in the quickest and the best way to go about getting your Arkin stuff, your scopes and things, in light of this lead time and shipping stuff that's been going on. So I'm going to go through the three ways that I feel are generally the most popular ways you're going to get your hands on an Arkin scope. I guess there's four, but I'm going to go through three of them mostly. Touch base on this, kind of pros and cons of each from my take of this. This is just my spin on it. Your spin might be different, and hey, Arkin's spin might even be different. But anyway, so obviously the first place you can go to get your Arkin scope is Arkin. So you can go online and you can order these things directly from Arkin. Now there's pros and cons to that, and I'm going to go through those from each of these. Next place a lot of people have been getting their Arkin scopes from is Amazon. So you can go online and you can buy most of your Arkin stuff from Amazon. Some pros and cons to that too. Third one is a Arkin dealer. Now I'm going to touch base more of that one in a little bit here, but you can go to an Arkin dealer and get your stuff. Pros and cons to that. And the fourth one would be the used market, whether you find somebody selling one in a Facebook group or some marketplace or local garage sale or something like that. And there's some pros and cons to that too. So back to number one. Why should you buy direct from Arkin? Is there any benefit to getting it right from Arkin? Warranty. So the warranty is the same whether you buy this thing from Arkin, you buy this thing from Joe Bob, or you buy this thing from Joe Bob's store, or you buy this thing from Amazon Prime. Your warranty is the same. So let's get that one out of the books, okay? Buying direct from Arkin. In my point of view, the advantage you're going to get is when these new scopes hit the market, you're going to have first stab at them. Sometimes they're not even in the market yet, but you're going to have first stab at getting on that first shipment. So Arkin has that tendency, that thing that is pissing some people off is those lead times, but they'll put a new scope out and say, hey, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, however many weeks. If you order direct from Arkin, right away you get yourself on that first boat to get that, or boat shipment coming in to get that scope first. So that is, that is a plus to ordering direct from Arkin. The other thing is Arkin does this thing with points per purchase. So for every dollar you spend, you get so many points, and those translate back into dollars towards more scopes and things like that. So those are some pros of ordering from Arkin. Now the negatives to ordering from Arkin may have to do with some of the, just about dropped that one. May have to do, let's just set it down, may have to do with some of the shipping fiascos we're dealing with right now, and hopefully this will just be a short time one. But a negative of Arkin right now is if you order from them, if the item is not in stock, well, it's not in stock and you may be waiting. The one negative with that is they've not been real accurate with the lead time. So if it says 4 to 6 or 6 to 8 weeks, it could be double or triple of that, and that's just unpleasing to some people and unsettling, so they want to purchase some other route. That's kind of negatives of ordering from Arkin right there. As far as getting from Amazon, so if you buy it from Amazon, you know it's in stock. Now, again, back to Arkin, some of their products are listed in stock, and that's great, but that shipping situation that comes in as far as the USPS fiasco right now, that is basically the sole negatives with that. But back to Amazon Prime. If it's listed in stock, they've got it. And generally, if it's Prime, you might get this thing. I mean, you order it 7 p.m., you might have it at 7 a.m. in the morning. I mean, Amazon's pretty quick with some of that stuff. But that is a plus with Amazon. It's in stock, and you're likely going to get it pretty quick. Your warranty is transferable. The only difference would be you don't get those Arkin dollars and Arkin points like that. Your customer service as far as warranty or any issues or tech things, that'll all carry over just the same. So the negatives to ordering from, Amazon is really not that much. You just don't get those couple bucks, and you might not get it that first stab if you're one of those guys that new one's out, I want that thing. If you're not that guy and you're waiting for some reviews anyway, honestly, Amazon might be the way to go. The next one And this is one I like. If you're not in a real rush for these things, getting it from a dealer or a local dealer is a great option. Getting them from a dealer, you get to do this. You get to look through this thing. You get to spin things around. You get to check this thing out firsthand. Now, the dealers, they may be getting these things in general about the same rate that Amazon gets them at. You know, Arkin's going to want you to get them right from them if they can on that first run. But ordering from a dealer, the pro to that is you get to, you know, fool around with the thing firsthand. Do I like it? Do I like the way everything moves? Is that glass as clear as Ruger Gundog says, or is he shitting us? And the negative would be really to that. The only negative I can see to buying from a local person or local shop, excuse me on that, would be having to wait that little bit. You might not get it as quick on those new releases. But if you're looking at something like an EP5, EPL4, things that have been out for a bit now, I'm sure there's probably some actual Arkin dealers out there that have those while Arkin themselves may be out of stock. Now, finding the dealer network, that can be a bit touchy right now. Arkin doesn't have a real compiled and accurate list of everything that's going on with that list. I'm hoping they do soon. So you got to reach out to people and kind of fish your way and navigate through the firearm forums and things to find those dealers in some cases. All right, now the last one. Buying from Joe, Billy, Bo, Bob, or somebody, or me, or whoever it may be, buying that scope. Now, there's a lot of people that have jumped on the bandwagon. They've got these things brand new. They're sitting in the box. They got that first run. They got a home. There's something about it they didn't like, or they got a better deal on that other brand, so they put it for sale. Well, that's a great opportunity. You know, the only negative of that is, you know, are they being honest with you? Ultimately, the warranty is transferable. So if you buy something that somebody had some fiasco with, you know, they cleaned the lenses on the thing with sandpaper and kerosene, you know, ultimately your warranty is going to cover that. But the risk, really, you know, buying used, social media markets and things like that, sending cash, a lot of scams and things out there. But in person, buying a used one, there's really not much of a risk, and you can find a great deal on it. Now, you're obviously usually not going to get the hottest, newest thing, but in some cases you can. With the EP8, a lot of people jumped on that LPVO and they really, really wanted it, and they got them and they were not happy with that reticle. They didn't like the tail box, and you just seen a lot of those hit the market quick. So anyway, so in a quick nutshell, I know there were people questioning in my content about that stuff, as well as on the Arkin social media groups about, hey, why are you guys even ordering from Arkin? They've got this thing in stock on Amazon, and I got mine yesterday, and you guys are complaining about waiting, buying from Arkin. So this is the reality of the matter right here. So if it is a scope that Arkin doesn't have in stock, go ahead, check over on Amazon, check in the groups and forums for a local dealer. You may find one in your neighborhood who's got one, and you can actually check that thing out in person. The only thing you're kind of giving up from Arkin is those couple bonus bucks. For the most part, if you're like me and you got piles of these things running around, those bonus bucks do add up though. So, hey, anyways, chime in with a comment. Let me know, are you buying direct from Arkin? Are you getting your things from Amazon? It seems like the top two places. Or are you just kind of scoping out that used market, looking for somebody selling one off? Or you got a local guy. If you have a dealer, a local person who's selling these, go ahead, put that in the comment section. Go ahead, put the town you're in or the zip code or something, or if you have contact information that you got permission to share, go ahead, put that in there. Let people reach out for a place to find these things. So, hey, with that said, thanks for checking in. This content just hit 9 minutes, almost 10. I didn't think I'd be blabbing that long about where to get these things from. So go ahead. Thanks for checking in and do all that good stuff, and keep on shooting.